Hello, hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Let me see where my live stream is. Where's my live stream? Oh boy, what a day, what a day. There it is. So, interesting day to say the least. Last night, I talked to you guys about mom of 8 kids. And I think I was very respectful when I said the husband seemed to be under the influence of something when he was driving. I don't think he should be driving with those kids. He went up on a curb. He missed the 2 windows. He seemed in a fog. He seemed like he was medicated. And all of this stuff I said. And quite respectfully. And I think people were respectful in the chat. Well, comes to my attention, I was told that a certain person that's obsessed with me was streaming me. And, you know, I'm her content because she can't create her own. And she can't have her own ideas. So while they spent, I don't know how long, bashing the hell out of me, okay? Bashing the hell out of me, saying, I don't know what I'm talking about, how terrible I am, what the hell would I be doing this for? Every name under the sun, as if all we had was questions, right? And then when they watched my videos in their entirety, okay, because I am the content, they then said, oh, guess what? I think I'll look into this, because what's better than 2 people who have zero knowledge of a case to discuss it, but apparently that's the good thing. So you had all of these people with no knowledge of this bashing myself, right? Then making a call for everybody to go to her and tell her not to talk to me as if I was planning on this is the great part though. And these people in the chat that are saying, I'm going to go warn her. I'm going to go warn that woman. I'm so upset about her. Look, not one of them was educated in any way on what was going on. So when they finally watched, guess what happened? Guess what happened? These people that were so critical are bashing the hell out of this woman, saying they wanted to come at me because I said I think he was medicated when he was driving that van. They're saying I think he was selling his prescription drugs for money, that he was a drug dealer. Yeah. Yes. And the one that said, oh my gosh, I'm going to go tell that poor mother, blah, 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 blah. She is bashing the crap out of them. And they're bashing the kids too. I said the child looked emaciated. They jumped all over me because I said the child looked emaciated. I was worried about the child. They are calling out the children. Okay? So while we were respectful and said what we needed to say, it's so hysterical, isn't it? Isn't it? The hypocrisy, and they just don't get it. But anyway, always late to the game, always stealing other people's work, always trying to capitalize on something. Why should we expect anything different? All right, so let's talk about mom of 8 kids made a new video today. I have so many problems with the new video, I don't even know where to begin. Did you guys watch the new video? It was 19 minutes long. I've watched it maybe 3 times. And I've watched it 3 times. So she gets on. She says she's had 2 visitors to the house, 2 more visitors to the house. Okay, there are so many problems with her story. The first blaring thing. Oh, hi Painted Black, hi Farm Wife, hi Kate, hi Misbehave, hi Amy. Oh, let me say hi to everybody. I'm sorry, I was just, idiots, hypocrites, uneducated. Hey, I was very respectful. I know, and you should see they were acting, they didn't even know what was going on, Elizabeth, and they're sitting there freaking calling me out on everything as if I was doing the most horrible stuff. And then tonight, of course, they're ripping even the kids apart about their language, about this. So I don't think they can even speak, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Everything. So, hypocrites. Make it so easy to prove exactly who they are. Anyway, who the hell cares about them? They're nuts. Let's talk about what we want to talk about. Nobody's the boss of us, right? I want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Amy. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Dolphin Lover. Hi, Easily Distracted. Hi, Elizabeth OG. Hi, Farm Wife. Hi, GB. Hi, Jane, Kate, Kellyanne, Kevin, Chris Reed, Margot, Millie. Hi, Misbehave, Painted Black, Captain Lee Fan, and Black Batman. So today, the biggest lie is now his death date has changed again. I hope this guy isn't dead. Really, I really do hope this guy. Like, I would not be upset to find out because I don't want anybody to die. I don't want him to be dead. Hi, Sherry M. I don't want those kids to be without a dad. So I'm telling you, I would be. Hi, Norma. Guess who? Hi. Hi, Love the Sun. How are you? Hi, Linda. If I found out, he was alive, I would be happy. I don't want that kids that. Oh, hi, White Angel. I didn't see you. I went through the list. You weren't showing up. Hi. I would never leave you out. So anyway, but I don't want to think that the kids saw their father like foaming at the mouth and vomiting. I don't want them to have that. I'd rather hear that, they're trying to scam us or whatever. But anyway, his date of death has now changed again. And she's went in and altered all the videos because I was like, what in the world is going on? Hi, Lady Elaine. I sent your stuff out today. I sent your stuff out, Lady Elaine. I sent your stuff out, Debbie D. I sent your stuff out, Mary Warren. I sent your stuff out. There was another one I sent out. Who was it? Who could it be now? Oh, Slicer. And Libra Moon. I don't know if you saw your PayPal request. Hi, Cindy from Missouri. How are you? Okay, so the first thing is, either way, I'm blown away. Her thumbnails are too clickbaity. Yes. I know, Kate, right? The thumbnails, okay? And she keeps putting in even the little one that comes up, oh, jail, question mark, right? So, hello to Scooter. Oh, boy. So, July 17th. Who heard? Just say yes or no. Who heard her say prior to this that he died on July 17th? Who saw it in writing that he died on July 17th? Pay no attention to Scooter. She's playing. Please, guys. Hi, Sweet Pea. I can't watch her. She makes me furious. I hear you. I'm getting tired of her lies. I caught her in so many lies tonight. She had like terrible duper's delight. Terrible duper's delight. The police came I don't know why I'm laughing. The police came. I'm laughing because I'm not in trouble. So, does anybody remember seeing July 17th as the date of death? Well, you can trust me that she said this. July 17th. And it's in the comments because another person said, what the freak is going on? You said July 17th. Why are you changing the date again? Well, she's changing the date again. She was doing the whole Duper's Delight, Sweet Pea. Yes, she was laughing. Go watch the latest video. It's 19 minutes long. Go watch it. Okay, well, she said the 17th. So today she says that she got 2 visits today. Someone in her province called the police again. And I do want to shake her. Not like violently, not a violent shake. I just want to shake her like, what the heck is wrong with you? Will you stop this crap? That kind of shake. Not like her brain rocking in her head. Not that kind of shake. Okay? So please, not a violent shake. Just a, like, not even a shake maybe. A shake is too, maybe just like, what is wrong with you? Okay? Because she's annoying the crap out of me. She said that 2 people paid a visit today. And the reason the police, again, somebody in her province, and she's over-explaining for the United States, okay? When we speak, we don't give the equivalent of everything in every other country. I think that's strange that she's doing this. But she says, oh, in Canada we have provinces, like you have states. And so somebody in my province called the police again. And the police went and looked at my video. And then, now listen to this one. I have to call these police. I'm going to get them because you know what they're able to do? They're able to look at someone's video and they have all of that information and they can just go, do, 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 do. Yeah, but she said he died 5 days before that. That's where the July 17th came in. So she goes, they looked at my video, and then because they have all of this information in a big system over here, that they found her address. Who believes that? Did any of you see that today and what she said the other day? That's what she answered me about. This is what she told me in a comment to me. And I call BS on it. I'm calling BS on it now. Let me see if I can get her transcript, and I'll read you her words, okay? Because it is crazy, to say the least. Oh, and she got a new curtain, a new backdrop. You know, it's great. But this video is just so annoying. Okay. Subscribe to our channel. Okay, so she says, you know, it's Rosalie, right? Just said, my husband passed away suddenly, unexpectedly. Well, kind of the same thing. In July. Now, I notice she says now just July because she's changing the dates in the description. Now she has leeway. So now when she wants to make it July 15th or July 14th, July 13th, she can go do that. I want to make this video, she says, to answer some questions that people have been confused about. I've also had two more people visiting me. The one was from the Family and Children's Services again, for the second time. They already closed their investigation from being called when my husband passed suddenly. That was routine. Okay, so she's talking about something that happened today, and she says that it was from somebody from Child and Family Services, and that Child and Family Services have been called on her before, but it was due to her husband passing away suddenly. And so it sounds like the first responders or the police reported something to Child Protective Services, and you better check this house out, okay? Which you can understand that, right? I mean, there's nothing that you would think that was a lie. You would think the guy passes away on the kitchen floor with 8 kids around, and a wife that, I don't know what the story was, that, she changed her story so many freaking times. She went, yes, I am. This is my favorite sweatshirt. I am wearing my Christmas sweatshirt already. Sorry. Okay? It got very cold today, and I love this sweatshirt. It's so cozy. So sorry. And it's Snoopy, and I love Snoopy. But anyway. So, I believe that, okay? And then, but here's where the lies come in again. She says that was closed. Then she says they were called again today. One, by someone that lives in her province, that the police knew exactly who she was just because they have that in a database, right? But the second time by someone in Switzerland. When she tries to show proof, she brings up a letter that's from them being called on July 16th. That has nothing to do with now. It has nothing to do with her videos. Right? Now it's July 16th. She said he died on July 17th. So now she had to change it to July 16th because of the letter. But the letter doesn't even make sense, because the letter says, when you were referred to us on July 16th. Okay, maybe they were referred to her on July 16th because he died in the house. It was closed on September 22nd. She goes, let's see, today's October 10th. And, well, let me see, last Thursday, and they came, and I got this letter it was closed out 2 days before. Last Thursday was not September 24th. So her timeline is all, but let's go on. So she says, I understand it's because the children were so young and the police were called again. I'm laughing because this is when the duper's delight is coming in on me. I'm laughing because I'm not in trouble. That's why she's laughing. But apparently, the fax worker, that's the Family and Children's Services, showed up at my door, and I had just gotten a letter 2 days prior saying their investigation was closed. So last Thursday, I'm recording this, today is Tuesday, October 10th, and last Thursday at 4 a.m. in the morning, the police were knocking on my door, 4 in the morning, because someone in the same province that I live in called the OPP because they had seen my videos. I live in Canada, so we don't have states, we have provinces in Canada, and so the OPP was able to look up where I live because they have everything on record. Now, do any of you believe that? Just tell me. Scooter believes that. Scooter thinks that's credible. I know she's BSing, because if she believed that, I would get her to a mental hospital. And they came to check on me. I got to go back to our chat. Does anybody believe that the police in her province, please tell me, do the police in her province, do you believe they have everything on record so that somebody could show a video and they could be like, oh, what video is that? Oh, okay. Oh, I know that lady. Let me get the face scanner. Jack, bring the face scanner. Here you go. Okay, hold on. Got it. I got the information. She lives on 123 Maple Street. Okay? Yeah. What? She got there and said this. Can you believe that? And what do you think the chances are? And more, hi Barb. I would say if they're that familiar with her, it's not a good thing. Right. Hi Isabel Daniel. I do not believe the police have that information. Oh, she said OPP, Ontario Provincial Police. Well, she just thinks that someone in her province was able to call the police, give them the video, and they were able to get a scan on it and know exactly where she lives. How? No, I don't believe that at all. Sorry, not buying it. Not. Okay. So then she says, they have everything recorded and they came to check on me. I mentioned that in a previous video already, and they just wanted to see how I was doing on, to make sure I wasn't suicidal or anything like that. So they, they said that I wasn't in any trouble. Why does she keep saying that she's not in any trouble? Why? And they left and told me because they were, they were understanding. I told them that I appreciated them checking on me. They were understanding. They said anyone would have these kinds of thoughts when your husband has suddenly passed, as they saw the videos I posted on YouTube. Everything's out in the open now. Everything's out in the open now, so we're all good to go. Okay? So the very next day, last Friday, okay, now it's last Friday, I got a visit from the fax worker, which is from the, Children's Services. And they said someone from Switzerland. I thought they were supposed to be peacemakers in Switzerland, neutral. But somebody in Switzerland is calling on her. Had contacted them. Now this is grand. Wait till you hear this one. He said he didn't know that they even existed. He was cybersecurity, something like that. So somebody cybersecurity in Switzerland called on her. That they contacted Family and Children's Services in the U.S. It's called CPS. Like, why does she have to keep saying that? Like, we wouldn't understand if she said Family and Children's Services. Like, why does she have to do that? It's weird. It's weird. And they said that's why they came. So someone in Switzerland who said they were cybersecurity called Child and Family Services, and that's why they came. And she said, so yeah, believe it or not, and I said I choose not to believe it, I guess that's some kind of organization policing the internet. Come on, guys. We've all heard of that organization policing the internet from Switzerland. Yeah, cybersecurity, and they call CPS, and then CPS just tells you who called. No, you have to get that with a lawyer, okay? That I do know. They don't just give you the name of the person that called. You have to petition it with the lawyer. You're entitled to it, but you have to petition it with the lawyer. Okay, anyway. She said, policing the internet, and so he wanted to speak to me, and he wanted to speak to all the children, which he did. He asked everyone questions. He wanted to do a check of the whole house. Now listen to this one. And I mean the whole house, a thorough check of the whole house. He even wanted to see, he wanted to see what was behind the closet doors. So I showed him. I said, it's just a closet, and this is a bathroom. I showed it to him. So, he saw the basement. There's no dungeon, and she laughs, or anything like that. For those who think that I'm conning people and I'm making this all up, she said, making this all up. I'm not making it all up at all, because here's the letter. Now, this is what I don't understand. I go, oh, she's coming with the receipts. What she came with was not a receipt for anything. It doesn't validate one thing she's saying now, this letter that she shows. This letter she shows doesn't even validate that her husband died on that date. All it shows is that there was a referral to Child and Family Services that was made on July 16th, and that it was not unfounded. It was verified. Okay? So then it said that it, hold on. I don't want to jump ahead. So she goes, here's the letter. I can show it to you. I'm going to cover this. And she just shows the parts of this letter. This is the address. I received this 2 days before the worker came again. Well, this letter, September 22nd, okay, Children and Family Services, and she goes, this date, let me see here. This is the date, so you can see I'm not lying. That doesn't tell me you're not lying about anything that you're telling us now at all. And it's just like the whole gaslighting and everything. And let me see here. I just want to cover up this area. There we go. Right there, she says. And let me get this on the camera. So she tries to get this on. Okay, and you see July 16th, and you see September 22nd, and she said, oh, this is to advise that Family and Children's Services have concluded the child protection investigation pertaining to your family, and you were referred to this agency on July 16th. The reported concerns were verified, but they have been mitigated, and your file with this agency will now close. So see, I will show it again. If you couldn't see it before, it's focusing now. See, we will now close. So she came and she visited every, 2 weeks. So she's saying since that July date that this social worker visited every 2 weeks, she wanted to visit, and she came 2 or 3 times. And yeah, just so you know, when the police came in the early morning at 4 a.m., I told them that the Children and Family Services, right, had come and checked everything out, and I offered to show them the letter. They could contact my doctor or something, and I contacted her doctor or something. That was 4 in the morning, but I did tell them about my family doctor. And so the very same day at 10:30 in the evening, the detective shows up at my house. Again, somebody had called and complained that they weren't investigating properly, because I said on the video that I had evidence and I didn't tell them about the evidence. And I got to tell you right now, if I was guilty of doing anything, then I would not talk about it on social media. So she talked to me for about half an hour outside, and she said, why didn't you ask me about it? And I said, well, I didn't think you could talk about it. Honestly, I don't think detectives are allowed to talk about cases. I don't think you're supposed to. Or you can ask them what they're thinking. She told me, well, I do believe, now listen to this one, he was the husband of your life. Now, is that a slip or what? There's been a lot of talk now on whether he was the husband or the father. She slips here and says, the lady says, I believe he is the husband of your life. And then she puts down with the little editing, it says, the love of your life. Well, I find that whole thing, why would she say he's the love of your life? That's what she said. It's like so over the top, okay? If her husband did indeed die, and this is an investigator, I do believe he was the love of your life. That's an investigator's going to say that. But she says, I do believe, the investigator said, yes, I do believe he was the husband of your life. Yes, I do. And I do expect there to be, I don't expect there to be anything suspicious with the results of the autopsy. She said, no, I expect that it'll just show opiates in his system, and that's it, she said. She was very, very nice, very understanding, and she said that she slept with her children too in bed, you know, because she breastfed, and she said some people will think that's terrible. And she said, yes, your house is not clean, not to my standard of living, but I'm also neurotic and that kind of thing. So she cautioned me about, you know, trolls being on the internet, and there will be people that troll me, but she says, I noticed that you have a donation thing going on. I know that you are in a difficult financial situation, and she said, I commend you for doing something about that. So, yeah, she was nice about it. So she's giving us validation of her donation thing. Okay, so she's giving it validation from the investigator, and she's telling us that through telling us what the investigator allegedly said, that she's in a difficult financial situation. Okay. Difficult financial situation, and she said, I commend you for doing something about that. So, yeah, she was nice about it, and let me see, what else did she say? I think that was pretty much it, except that now I have to go in tomorrow. She said, today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. So tomorrow in the afternoon, she has to go in at 3 to the police station. Why? Well, she has to ask me some questions about the video that I took, the video and the pictures that I took of my husband before he passed away. So she said, I'm not in any trouble. No need to get an attorney. I could bring a lawyer, but she says you won't need one because you're not in trouble. What kind of investigator says that? Listen, can you come in for questioning? I have some questions to ask you about these videos and photos you took of your husband before he passed away. And you could bring a lawyer, but you know what? Why? You're not in any trouble, so you're okay. But if I wanted a lawyer, I could bring a lawyer, but she said I won't need one because I'm not in trouble. And now she does have to ask me some questions about these things because it wasn't brought up before when she came. So I'm not worried about it. No, she's not worried about it at all, right? No. If I wanted to answer a few questions because I know there's been some confusion going on. And yeah, sorry, July 16th is the day my husband passed away unexpectedly. I've been trying to leave that in the description or pin it in a comment above the comment section. People are spreading rumors saying that I'm deleting comments. They're saying I'm lying about when he died. So I'm putting everything out in the open, you know? I don't know what more I could do. I'm putting the date of this. She starts to get real defensive at this time and almost a little bit agitated. I'm putting the date at the start of every video that I do. Now, on with the questions. So the questions that I got asked a lot are, what are you doing with an older guy like that? Old. My husband was 70 years old when he passed away. And I think the best way to answer that is to answer a lot of questions is to tell you guys what happened. So I've been married to him for 20 years. Hold on a minute, I've got to fix something here. She said, so I've been married to him for 20 years. Sorry, I just moved my thing to the other side. I'm going to catch up with myself. Okay. So he's 70 when he passed away, and I think the very best way to answer that is to answer a lot of questions, is to tell you guys what happened. So I've been married to him for 20 years. I was 19 when we got engaged. I met him in college. I was in the social workers program. Now, let's try to follow this along. She was 19. When they got engaged. Why don't you tell us how old you were when you met him? She met him in college, so I'm figuring 18. I was in the social workers program. Listen to this one. And so was he. So he is 50 years old. Okay, here she comes in 18. Now listen to what we're supposed to believe. Guy's over here, he's 50. Met him in college. I was in the social workers program, and so is he. And at the time, he had a lot of energy. Who says that? He had a lot of energy. He was the top student in the class, 50 years old. Surprised he wasn't the teacher. He was the top student in the class. We had 80 students in our classroom, and he was the top student. He was the president of the student council. What are you, in 8th grade? He was the executive director of Pro-Life. He was the head of, or I guess you could say, executive director at Pro-Life at college. Well, what college? Where'd you go? You don't want to tell us, right? And he had won some student awards. And when we got together, he was the one that would go out every single morning at 6 a.m. for an hour-long bike ride, and I'm not kidding. Well, why would we think you're kidding? Do you think a 50-year-old cannot ride a bike? I guess she thinks a 50-year-old can't ride a bike. For an hour-long bike ride, and I'm not kidding, I would be in bed until like 7 in the morning, and he would be the one getting up and bicycling, and he bicycles really fast. Oh, wow. Does he go really fast? How fast does he go? So after a couple of years into our marriage, now we've got, it's 50 when they got married, right? A couple years in, 52. He's riding that bicycle really fast, right? She doesn't say any. She says he's very active. But then, a couple years into the marriage, he had a strenuous youth. I guess you could call it when he was about 30. That's his youth. Okay? So his youth is when he was 30. He spent a lot of time walking. Okay. So far, I haven't heard. Why didn't he go? Tell us about your husband. Where did he go when he was 18? Did he go to college? Why did he return to college when he was 50 years old, or just about 50 years old? Does he have a degree? Do you have a degree? What were your professions? What was his profession before he was 50 years old? Most people by 50 years old kind of have something that they've been doing, right? Was he married before? Did he have children before? Did he wait till he was 50 years old to get married? What's going on here? So she says he was walking because unfortunately he had anorexia nervosa. Now, I'm sorry. When you have anorexia, why does that mean you're doing a lot of walking? And he suffered from depression, and this was long before we ever met, when he was 30. Okay. When we got married, when we got together, he was about 50. So this was way before we met, and he did a lot of walking, and anyway, it caught up with him in old age. So his back became severely painful, and he was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease, which is common. I have degenerated disc, but I am still able to do a lot of things, knock on wood. And she said it's an ongoing decline in your back, where like this spongy tissue between your spine and the disc compresses it, and it gets squished, so you don't have that shock absorption anymore. So it was very, very painful. It was chronically painful, which is why he wasn't able to help me much around the house later on in the years. So I guess that would have been about 2 or 3 years into our marriage. 52, 53 years old, he can't do anything anymore. Maybe even 4 years when he was diagnosed with that, and he was prescribed heavy opioids. Opioids at the time. Plus, we had also moved provinces. So then another question that people ask me. So she didn't really answer anything, right? To that first question, why she was with this old guy. She never said anything about what most people would say if somebody says, why are you with an older guy? Well, wouldn't you describe how you met? She talked about what kind of student he was, and his energy that he was riding a bike, and then his degenerative disc disease, and then he didn't help her around the house. But most people, why are you with that guy? Or, how did you meet your husband? Would kind of be like, oh my gosh, well, we met, and let's give her the benefit of the doubt. They met in college. He was 50, she was 18. And, we were working on a project together, and we would walk to our next class together. I'd see him in the student union. He came in, we had lunch together. She doesn't say anything about how they met, how they fell in love. Like what? She didn't say a word about that. I looked up to him, but she doesn't say anything that you would expect someone to say when they're talking about how they met someone, why they're with someone, why were you with him? Nothing. And she does this all the time, and now she'll just transition to another question to which she doesn't answer that question either, and transitions to another. So the next question, she says, oh, okay, so another question that people ask me. Well, nice if you'd answer the first one, but okay, let's go to the next one. Is how can you afford to do the groceries I do with the money I get? First of all, I live in Canada. Yeah, things are more expensive. Things are different here. Second, even in Canada on disability, you can work work so many hours, and then after a certain point they will deduct from your disability, but you can work when on disability, so it's not like the US. And we weren't always on social assistance. Okay, let me tell you something. Did she answer your question? Neither one of them have a job. She said clearly she doesn't work. She stays home with 8 kids. We didn't see him have it. She never talks about his job, his profession, his occupation. How did he earn his money? Was he retired? What did he do? She tells you, how can we afford these groceries? Oh, well, stupid, I'm in Canada, and guess what, stupid? You could work while you're on disability. Good, but are you guys working? So it's just a lot of deflection, word salad crap. Okay. So then she says, we weren't always on social assistance. What happened is, now this is a good story too. Long time ago, long time ago, I can still remember. That music used to make me feel. Okay. A long time ago, when the recession came, the Great Recession, 2009, 2010, we lost most of our money in the stock market. And my husband took that very hard because he was the one investing it. He felt bad that he lost the money, even though I had not blamed him forever, because I was the one that encouraged him to get into the stock market. He was smart. Okay. Now listen to this. I figured that would be a good way that him and I could stay home with our children, and we could collect dividends and be home with our family. Get out of here. Get out of here. When you're investing in the stock market, you don't stop working. You don't, okay, honey, let's invest in the stock market and then we can just stay home and collect those dividends and everything will be great. Unless you're investing millions of dollars, it's an investment for the long term. You're not going to be able to sit there and raise a family of 8 when you're starting to invest in the stock market. So that right there is a lie. Across a lie. Second lie. Where did he get the money to put into the stock market? We haven't heard about any job. Where did he get this money to put into the stock market that he lost? I don't believe any of it. Nothing. Okay, so she says that got all wiped out, and then we had to go on social assistance. So they had all of this money. And you know, somebody said that she mentioned they have a substantial savings and all this. Well, where's that? And so you lost all your money. So you had everything in stocks, everything. And then you had to go on assistance. And her husband's health declined, and he fell into a deep depression, and he felt bad that he couldn't give us the life he wanted to. Life he was doing what? What was his profession? What life was he going to give to you? What life? And he felt bad that the money was for his family's future, and it's too bad, you know. And I don't think he ever recovered from that, to be honest. I don't think he ever recovered from losing the money in the stock market. And I know some people would say, well, it's only money, but that was our future, you know. And so let me see what other questions there are. Now, did she answer? That question was to answer how she was getting so much food in those freezers, how she was getting that much stuff. Did it answer anyone's question? No. Just word salad express. Okay. Then, let me see what other questions there are. Oh, yeah. Well, while he was in that depression, I became pregnant with our son, Victory, who is now 12 years old. And the reason why his name is Victory, you know what I'm more interested in? Why is your oldest son's name Arian? That's what I'm interested in. I'm really not interested why your son's name is Victory. She says why his name is Victory is because there's a special meaning to it. As with most names, right? Because my husband would have been suicidal thoughts at that point. And gradually he was able over month to month to move away from those thoughts of thinking like he'd take his own life. And so the birth of our son, our fourth son, was a point whereby he was able to be victorious in fighting those kinds of thoughts and desires, and that's why we named him Victory. So that's a quick rundown of our situation in the last 20 years. No, it's not. It doesn't tell us anything. I hope that clears up a lot of questions. No, it cleared up nothing. It gave us more questions, lady. Sorry. That people have been having. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow with the detective, and I've been appreciating all the support and the stories and the experiences that you've been sharing. I really appreciate all the kindness, and I want to tell you that I don't feel alone so much anymore. Many of you have been so kind, and I do truly appreciate that. Appreciate you so much. I'll see you next video. I think I hear the baby. Okay, bye. Subscribe to our channel. Okay. Let me go back to our live. No answers, only more questions, right, Amy? Exactly. Jane says, true that. She's beaten around the bush. Heidi, how are you? In my opinion, the kids have some. Okay, no answers. Let's see. Sure as hell didn't see hubby as the social worker kind. No. I think he acted like he was on something, Carolyn. That was 15 years back. Yeah, where's the job, right? He's a crypto investor, said Elizabeth. Yeah. Plus, you don't invest all your money. Exactly, Barb. Exactly. She said he invested their money in the stock market for annuities so that they could stay home with their children. No mention of still earning. Correct. She said dividends, but yeah. Let's see. Told you she was on social assistance. And she doesn't mention that van. And how she is on social assistance but has $1,000 car payment. I don't know. It's crazy, isn't it? So let's look at some of the comments on that video, okay? Let's look at some of the comments on that video. Viewers calling police again. Okay. Comments. Subscribe to our channel. Where's our channel comments? Hold on. Okay, so she just put this up tonight. She already has 731 comments. I'm sorry you're having to deal with this added stress on top of mourning your husband. I wish people would stop being so cruel to you. I wouldn't blame you if you deleted the negative comments. Another person says, so they're interviewing you tomorrow about your husband's death, and you make a video tonight for these points. He was smart and personable. He had been on opioids for 16-ish years. He was suicidal 12 years ago. In one of your first videos, when you talk about being seen as responsible for his death, you mention over and over maybe it was an overdose or depression related. Yet, you took videos and pictures of him on the floor long enough to aspirate on his own vomit and pass. This is all unfolding in a true YouTube series wild way. Okay, another one says, don't worry about all the negative people. You're a loving mom. And I wish so much I had the patience that you do. You're doing a good job, and I'm praying for you and the kiddos. Someone says, to be honest, hon, I live in America. I don't know what it's like in Canada, but I would not go talk to the police without a lawyer. I have found that cops, a lot of them are very shady, at least in my areas. Like I said, I don't know what it's like over there, but I don't trust law enforcement officers in Claremont. Another one. Hi, Rosalie. I would definitely take a lawyer with you. Police frequently advise you that you don't need a lawyer. They'll emphasize that you aren't in any trouble in order to make you feel comfortable and divulge additional information. You need somebody by your side, independent of your kids, that can make you aware of your rights and help you to advocate for them. If someone said, you are weird, I am sorry, but I just don't understand why you would post your life like that on social media. This is not real people in your life. I do feel like it's a healthy avenue for you. You are exposing yourself to trouble by doing so. And so I agree with a lot of saying, with what a lot are saying, get an attorney. You really need someone to advocate for you. I hope there's peace for you soon. Hold on one sec. Okay. Another one said, where did my comments go? Ouch. I don't know what the heck my comments just went. Wait a second. I just changed my resolution and my comments went like bye-bye. Hold on, let me make this small. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I just find it tacky and disrespectful that this woman was on YouTube within hours of her husband's dying, whining and telling the whole story, world with her problems with it. Ta-da! Now she's got a way for the lunatics to support her by sending her money. Personally, I think she's nuts and using her kids to get money. I'm so sorry you're being trolled and harassed like this. Granted, posting private life details opens you up for this, but people need to have a heart and be kind and courteous and show respect and empathy. If I had more children and lost my husband, I would be asking for help too. No shame in asking for help. Continuing to send prayers for you all. Okay, just an FYI, you can work on disability in the U.S. There is a limit to how much you can make before they deduct wages from your check. Another one, I'm so sorry for all this. Bless you during your grief. God bless you and your children. XOXO. You definitely should bring a lawyer with you to the police station. People are evil out here, always trying to hurt others and in their business. Okay. Someone said that recliner person is showing your videos and critical of you. Report her channel. She's a scammer and making money off your husband's death. I thought she was all for this woman. Okay. I'm curious, were you and your children his first family? Does he have an ex-wife and other children outside of yours? Another one. And sometimes YouTube turns off the comments on some channels. Another one says, let me start by saying I'm sorry there are cruel, nosy individuals out there that cross boundaries with some of these channels. It's not just you. I've heard them doing the very same things to other. There was another family channel called 8 Passengers. You might be familiar. And they were abusing their 2 younger children. Look it up if you aren't familiar with it. I would like, oh gosh, that's like a novel. I'm not going into that. YouTube sometimes deletes comments, sometimes for some reason. Another one, my husband was 22 years older than me. He passed away way too soon. It is no one's business. I may not agree with everything you do, but it's horrible that so many people are calling the cops and CPS. One time to have them do a welfare check is one thing, but people, please stop calling on her. She's trying to make things right. She isn't going to always do the things the way we think she should. You don't owe anybody an explanation, sweetie. Those who keep calling the police are just making it harder on you. Troublemakers. Praying for continued strength for you and your children. There was a great picture of you both. You don't have to defend yourself anymore. Your kids looked happy, loved, and well cared for. Another one says, if you're guilty, always get a lawyer. If you're innocent, most definitely get a lawyer. You just said in this video that your husband died in July. You have just told your viewers he died 3 weeks ago. You need to keep your personal life off the internet on this matter. People are going to keep calling on you. You need a lawyer. The close date on CPS letter is dated July 16th. You told us he died 2 weeks ago. This is exactly why people are calling CPS on you. Can you see why people are confused? Get a lawyer. I would not answer any questions by any law enforcement on this matter. They will tell you that you're not in trouble and that you need to answer a few questions. Everything you say can be used against you. If you don't read your own Miranda rights before questioning starts, ask them to read you your rights. They will get you a lawyer at no cost. I wish you luck. Oh my gosh. Crazy. I'm sorry, I have a question. Why did you post those videos of your husband passing, pretending he just passed when you posted them 3 months later? No excuse for doing what you're doing now. And yes, many of us still have questions. You finally admitted it, yet didn't explain why you knowingly did that. Have a nice life now. Get your 2 oldest to get a job. I understand your husband had a debilitating condition, yet you and he continued to create many children you couldn't afford to have. I hope you can get your life together for the sake of both you and your children. Start by being honest from the start. People will be more willing to help you. It works. Oh, honey, get off social media now. Another one says, you don't owe us a thing. People are very cruel, and you have enough to deal with. Just ignore people. They have nothing better to do with their own lives. Sorry for your loss. Someone said, I'm sorry you have to go through this. I get that you're on social media, putting your life out there, but it doesn't matter how careful you are. There will always be trolls. I'm glad that the Children and Family Services and OPP are handling this well. Knowing that you don't have anyone to answer to, you have every right to love and live the life you want. Hang in there. Enjoy. Where did you guys get the money to put into the stock market? Yay. Was either of you working? What did you guys do for work? Why and when did you guys stop working? Exactly. Don't you want to know that, right? Why was she going to school? What was she going to do with it? What is going on? With your video dated 9/23/2023, the title Suddenly a Widow with 8 Kids, I took it that your husband passed away September 22nd. So, if that's when she did her video, then she waited for her, maybe that she waited for the Children and Family Services to close up, if that's when she started it, right? Once the case was closed, then she was free to go and do her videos? Maybe. But you're saying you passed on July 16th, so I'm definitely confused. Get off social media. The fax worker was trying to tell you that when you spoke of trolls, Never speak to the police without a lawyer. The police and facts will monitor you as needed. You can also work in the U.S. on disability. So I don't know why you're saying that. Now he's investing in the stock market, but you're buying food that's marked down because it's expiring. How absolutely horrible that you have just lost your hubby and now you're having your privacy invaded. So ridiculous. I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. Praying for you during this awful time. When did your husband die? At first you said your husband died on September 29th. The next video, 39 hours later, which you posted 10/2. But now you're showing letters from September 22nd and July 16th. I don't know. And he died on July 16th. CPS would not investigate the same day that your husband died and close up your case. Get a letter and all the same day your husband died. On July 16th, you said in earlier videos that CPS came and no one was home and they left a box of donuts and a card and you weren't going to call them back, which really doesn't work that way, but okay. Something is not right with this story. All you keep talking about is evidence and now pictures of him on the floor and video. My father died. None of this happened. I was 16. He died in his sleep on the couch, not on the floor, napping. I don't get why you're posting. What are you looking for? Because your story is not right. I just want to say be careful with the things you decide to share online. Not everyone is out there to help you or be kind to you. Unfortunately, they're out to just cause trouble and judge you harshly upon your difference. You don't owe them your life story of why you got with an older man. That's your personal business. We're all different. Just take care of yourself and your babies and everything will be okay. P.S. I'm also a 40-year-old grieving widow, sending love and best wishes. You look so much better today. You seem to be feeling good. I pray for you every day and hope your life gets better. Please don't talk to the detective without a lawyer. They always tell you you don't need a lawyer. Okay, don't say anything when you were in there by yourself. Will you get, like, Social Security for each of your children like we do in the U.S.? My dad died when I was 9 and my mother received Social Security from me until I was 18. I hope things get better for you. Please be honest with these poor children. Their daddy is in heaven and he will not come home. Making up stories like that he's still alive is not healthy for anyone. I'm 44 years old and it was with my husband I was with my husband twice as long as you were with your husband. My husband, how was she with, if she was with her husband, that doesn't even make sense. That lady said she was with her husband 20 years, so twice as long would be 40 years. She's 44. Was she with her husband when she was 4 years old? I don't know. My husband died almost 4 years ago, and so that would cut down, that would make her 40. So if she was with her, then she would be as a newborn baby. That doesn't make a bit of sense. Died almost 4 years ago, and I told all my kids right away. I sat them all down and we this is crazy, and we all held hands and I gently told them the younger ones will get through it the quickest. Pretending someone is alive when they're dead is crazy, and you're setting your kids' hopes up to see their dad in the near future. Someone else might spill the beans to the kids, so do it before someone else does. You can't hide your husband's death for the rest of your life. Your kids think daddy's alive in a hospital and it's something. I took my kids to the funeral home and let them say goodbye to their daddy one last time. My kids having that closure and personally saying goodbye, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ma'am, you posted in the comments to someone that your hubby passed July 17th, 2023. Thank you. Thank you. But here in this video, you say he passed on July 16th. You have said in your sudden widow that they worked on him for 3 hours and he died at 3:30 a.m., correct? I can understand. And if it was night and he passed at 3:30 a.m., but this is why people are questioning you. Okay, someone I know died late in the morning. Da, 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 da. I was wondering if you don't mind saying, what did you all end up doing with your husband's body? Did you bury, cremate, or get a mausoleum? If that's too personal, I completely understand. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, well, even though I think you were manipulating us to think you were going through this now, nothing is anyone's business. No one has the right to go real life. They probably closed the case because they would have put the house down being dirty and the kids being dirty down to grief. But the issue is, it was before that. So last July, just gone, or last July, okay. I know you need money, but is this really the best way of doing it? In the beginning, you were misleading and got called out by your followers and other social media platforms. Sounds like your husband didn't set you up financially in any way when he was alive. You can work in the U.S. on disability as well. Stocks are a very tricky game. We lost a lot too, but we had money to lose. We didn't risk our future, especially when you have 8 children. I wouldn't be so chill if I was asked to come down for questioning about my husband's death. Good luck with this mess that you were left with. Going to need it now. Going to need it. Okay, so let's see what does anybody want to call in and talk about this newest video here? Hi, Christine Ferrara. Hi, Judy. Why can't I see Judy? Oh, there I can see Judy. Hi, Judy. Hi, Christine. You're calling it 100% BS. Jane, I'm kind of right there with you. I am. I don't. I wrote a bunch of notes and stuff here. I don't know what I said. Let's see if there's anything I missed. What did I say? Oh, why did you name your son Arian? I wanted to know. Fell into a depression. Student council person. Right. Degenerative disc disease. Yeah, we went over that. About the. We went over that. The stock market. Behind the closet doors that they were looking, right? No dungeons, right? Lies, picture on video of her husband dying. Bring a lawyer and no. Right. Sure. Why aren't the older kids? Are they in high school? Are they going to college? Are they going to trade school? Do they have jobs? If not, why not? What's going on? What's going on, right? What the freak is going on? Hi, chillin' with Byron. You chillin' like a villain? So, let me take a poll if anybody, like... Okay. Maybe she needs them at home to help. Well, but what about when her husband was alive? She can't depend on her teenagers. They're not their kids. She can't do that. That's wrong. That's abuse, truly. I haven't watched any of her videos. I don't plan to. The woman makes me sick. The deplorable conditions of our home and the kids are in, says Barb. Why am I so tired already? What is wrong with me? So, buttons on a shirt. The other thing is I watched the Maya trial today. I watched the doctors and the cross-examination. They got that one about being, he's not board certified, and he didn't give her hydration. Like, I don't know what the heck is that. That trial is just going on and on and on and on, and where it stops, nobody knows. I don't know what's going to happen with that trial. I really don't. 200 million, I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't just try to settle this somehow. Okay, so the whole thing is just strange, right? Now, I wish, hold on a minute. I'm going to do a little detective work. Eugene and Rosalie. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. What is this? Let me see something else. Huh. Hang on a minute. No, I can't find that. Not right now. Trying to see if I can see any kind of an obituary for him, but I can't. Hello, Sassy Darcy. What will she say tomorrow? Well, what is she going to say tomorrow? Like, oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I've got to go for a lie detector test tomorrow. I'm in so much trouble. I need a lawyer, a hard hitter right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. What is, if she's making it up, well, then I'm sure she's going to write in some really good stuff. If it's true, you know, I don't know. How's she going to get there? She doesn't drive. One of the sons going to have to drive her? Only one son drives. He's the 18-year-old. I don't know. But will she love him tomorrow? I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Oh, some more from this guy that kidnapped that little Charlotte Cena. Okay. The ex-girlfriend of the suspected child abductor, Craig Ross Jr., said he kidnapped the 9-year-old little girl, Charlotte Cena, because he wanted to get money from her family's reported fortune. According to Amanda Priest, Ross Jr. allegedly targeted Charlotte after learning her grandfather, Patrick, won a $2.2 million lawsuit against the town of Greenfield following a sledding accident. Police arrested 46-year-old Ross at a camper behind his mother's property. Charlotte was abducted September 30th while riding her bike at the New York's Morio Lake State Park. She had been camping trip with her family when he nabbed her. Prior to his arrest, Ross Jr. went to Charlotte's home, which police say was just a short distance from his own home, and he left a ransom note in for the family. Okay. He's allegedly behind on tax payments on a home in Saratoga, which forced him to move to the camper van on his mother's property. I think that's why he held her for ransom. He was hoping to get some money because he's struggling financially, said the ex-girlfriend. That kind of money would set him up for around 4 or 5 years. He's never wanted to work. He's always wanted to find people to mooch off of, whether it be girlfriends or making his mother feel bad because his MS is so bad. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Okay, here's a great case. Well, this woman was arrested in Idaho because she allegedly tried to kill her boyfriend with a pair of scissors last week. On October 2nd, the police went off to a cabin in Victor, Idaho, and found a woman there. She claimed she overheard her boyfriend arguing upstairs with his ex-girlfriend, Luna Nicoya Serrano, who's 48. And she said she sounded like a lunatic. The woman, who fled the home and hid under a truck, led cops to her boyfriend, who they found bleeding profusely and holding down Serrano. Cops were detaining the boyfriend when they noticed his neck was slashed. He told them that he was sleeping in an upstairs loft in a bed that's only accessible by a ladder, and he woke up to someone stabbing him in the head with scissors. The man went on to identify Serrano as his attacker, who allegedly also stabbed her ex in the ribs. Officers who inspected the cabin reportedly found blood all over. They also found that Serrano was covered in blood but had no wounds. The man said he broke up with Serrano a week before the attack. He said that Serrano had broken into the cabin a few nights earlier, and she texted him about wanting to fight to the death. Serrano is facing charges of attempted first-degree murder, aggravated battery, and burglary. The Idaho News reported that though her bond was set at $250,000, she was released and sent to pretrial supervision as she awaits an October 11th court hearing. Tomorrow. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, let's go to Florida. Get over there. So, the parents of a 9-year-old in Florida who was seen screaming expletives while handcuffed have filed a lawsuit claiming the school and the school resource officers failed to adhere to a specialized plan created for the boy, who reportedly has some behavioral issues. Video police body camera footage shows a Stenstrom Elementary 4th grade student having a violent tantrum, screaming and hurling objects. Staffers attempted to shield themselves with padded mats before officers handcuffed the boy. The incident happened on February 2nd inside the school mailroom, according to the incident report, but video footage was recently released by the police department. If you can relax, we'll take the cuffs off, but you're literally endangering everybody here by hitting everyone, one of the responding officers said, and they don't come to work to get beat up. They come to work to teach you. F you, the boy replied. According to the family lawyer, the school district created a behavioral intervention plan for the child, outlining behavioral issues defined as hitting, kicking, pushing, throwing items, and property destruction. The plan directed the school staff, confronted by the student's physical aggression, to avoid engagement beyond task completion while limiting the attention given to him. Subsequently, the student's family filed a lawsuit against the city and the school resource officers, seeking over $75,000 in damages. They argue the officers violated the agreement by handcuffing a child under 6th grade. Former Orlando Police Chief Orlando Roland told the outlet the situation was unfortunate for both the child and the officers involved. Ultimately, what every law enforcement officer wishes is that the situation is de-escalated before they even get involved. But in this situation, obviously, there was a lot going on. Okay. Oh my goodness, let's see. Oh wow, Lindsay Shriver, let's see what happened. I wonder if he's still with the Chrisley girl. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. I've got to get my second wind here. Okay. So let's see. Lindsay Shriver, the Georgia woman who's accused of setting up a plot to murder her husband, reportedly had $20,000 in jewelry stolen during a break-in at her luxurious Bahamas apartment while she was sleeping on Thursday night. I wonder if that was a setup. I wonder what was taken. Maybe he wanted some of the jewelry back. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. An unknown intruder entered the 36-year-old Shriver's rental property and ransacked it for valuables while she was home alone with her bedroom door locked. The stolen items reportedly included a $15,000 Lamel diamond bracelet, 2 gold family heirloom rings, and $200 in cash from her purse. Shriver was arrested in July in the Bahamas after police say they uncovered her plans to have her 38-year-old husband, Robert Shriver, murdered. Bahama police arrested Lindsay's alleged lover, 28-year-old Terrence Bethel, as well as alleged hitman Farron Newbold in connection with the plot. Shriver was released from jail in July, but is required to remain in the Bahamas with an ankle monitor and abide by an 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. She also has to surrender her travel documents and was ordered to stay away from her husband. She reportedly discovered the theft Friday morning after noticing someone had ransacked through her belongings, and she said that friends say she was rattled by the burglary, and it prompted her to move to a different location that offers 24/7 monitoring. They think the guy scaled the side of the building and let himself in through the balcony doors. One of Shriver's friends said, "We still don't know if it was targeted. He went through the 2-bedroom doors, but fortunately Lindsay's door was locked. It could have been a lot worse if whoever broke in there knew there was an attractive blonde female all alone in the bedroom. Anything could have happened." Okay, let's see. Maya Miliete, lawyer, no longer wants to represent the husband accused of killing. Oh, Maya Miliete. Whoa, there's finally what's going on there. So Larry's lawyer no longer wants Larry. Larry, your lawyer no longer wants you, Bobby. 3 months before his scheduled trial. Wow, the trial is in 3 months. Crazy, but now no, right? The lawyer who's representing the California man accused of killing his still missing wife reportedly asked on Tuesday to be taken off the case. Defense attorney Bonita Martinez no longer wants to represent Larry Miliete, who is set to stand trial in January for the murder of his wife, Maya. Maya vanished from her Chula Vista home January of 2020, leading to her husband's arrest the following October. Maya reportedly disappeared after video chatting with friends and getting into an argument with her husband. The missing woman's sister said she disappeared the same day she scheduled an appointment with a divorce lawyer. Prosecutors say Maya Miliete strategized how she would serve her husband with divorce papers because she feared his reaction. Martinez previously represented Larry Millete in a custody case regarding his 3 children and the sale of his home. Though Larry Millete told the news outlet that he has already paid Martinez more than $200,000, the attorney said his case will cost approximately $500,000, which he cannot afford. San Diego County Public Defender's Office has not yet confirmed whether it is on Larry Millete's case. Oh dear. There's a little boy missing in Michigan. Poor little guy. Is they found him? Have they found him? Hopefully, maybe. Saying search for a nonverbal missing 3-year-old boy in Michigan enters day 2. Watertown Township. The toddler was last seen walking away from home on South Bear Road, just north of Clark Road in North Watertown Township, a rural community about 15 miles northwest of Lansing, Michigan. Oh gosh, I hope he's found alive and well. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. The missing boy is reported to be a climber. He could be in any tree or other elevated structure. Temperatures dipped down in the 40s overnight in the area. Yeah. Keep the family in your prayers. The sheriff also asked residents to check their sheds, outbuildings, or areas of bodies of water. Anyone who sees the boy is asked to immediately call 911. Please keep the family in your prayers as we move forward. The sheriff's office posted on social media. Here's the little boy. Excuse me. All right, so let's go now to all right. Okay. So, what else are we doing now? Somebody's doty time. What's that? What is doty time? What's doty time? I'm missing that. What's doty time? I don't know what doty time is. Bedtime? What is doty time? I don't know. Let's see what else we can do. Let me check something else. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do next? Maybe we will. Let me see. Do. Hi, it's Pink. All right, so bedtime. Oh, my bedtime? I don't know. I can't go to bed yet because I've got to do the daily puzzle, and then I get my second wind a little bit. So I did get out a lot of packages today. That was good. Tomorrow I've got to get a few more orders together and build and get some other things. So Marianne Fantini, I have a, did I send one to you? I did, yes. Peridot, you got some little something. And then Janae, your stuff went out. Is that a Waterford crystal? No, it's actually, it's not. It's an aquamarine heart for my son. Along with an aquamarine angel for my son. Let's see. I didn't get to it yet, Beth. I'm going to be getting to yours tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. I must be sleeping. Should I do my word puzzle now? Oh, wait, let's look at our poll. Let's look at our poll. So, do you believe her in the last video? 34% say yes, 66% say no. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. Sharon, are you here? Sharon. Sharon, I wanted to show you something. Sharon, are you here? Never mind. Never mind. Wait, I had to check something. Hold on. Oh, and I have a surprise. Someone's here. I have a visitor tonight. Hold on. Hang on. Just hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, just hang on. Where's my thing? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I have to get something. Hang on. Okay, where's your other thing? I don't know. Some of you may be unfamiliar Where's her, yeah, hold on. Sure. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Okay, good. That's good. No, I don't know if Billy's here. Billy might not be here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not aware of that. I don't know. Maybe. I know what he said. Sure. Why is that not right? What's up with that? It's so weird. Okay. Is that the... No, the other way, right? Be like, yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. To definitely go to the salon, I think. All right. Well, I think, yeah, it has to be the other way, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. What, do you just want to, you want to just forget that? Okay. You do that. If you can do that, that'll be helpful. No, so it's got to be... I just don't think we did that like that, huh? Seems so much easier. All right. I'm kind of confused about that. You don't need sunglasses? No. I just don't understand why that... I think it's just not... Sorry guys, we're coming. No, Elle's not here. I don't know. I think she fell asleep. Okay. So, hang on. This is just going to be a little... Where the heck is... There we go. Okay. So, Billy Boy here? No, he's not here. Okay, so Maria's here. Remember Maria? She went on vacation and everything. They remember you. Hello. Hi, Sharon. I wanted to show you something. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, do you remember me? Hi, Margot. Hello, Deborah. Yeah, that's Margot. You went away with Margot, remember? Hi, Justina. Hello, Beth. Anyway, Maria was just, what's that? What sound, Maria? Is that rain or something? It almost sounded like snow or ice rain. Hello, Tina. How are the chickens? How are you chickens, Sharon? So Billy had made her a lot of promises when she went on vacation, and I don't know, know. Billy said he was going to meet her on the beach, but he didn't. Anyway, we still had a good time, right? So, White Angel, White Angel. She's never met you, White Angel? I don't know. Okay, well, we're going to say, Marie's going to say goodbye because I have to show something to Sharon now, okay? All right, she's just going to go up to bed. You going to go up to bed? All right. Let's, I don't know, what do you want to do? All right. Okay. All right. We'll be right there. Okay. All right, you sure you got everything? You got a glass of water or something? You need right now. Yeah? Yeah, you good? You sure? All right. All right, have a good sleep, okay? Careful going up the stairs. You don't want to slip. All right. Have a good rest. Okay, I've got to show Sharon something. Okay, Sharon, I got a book I wanted to show you the last time. I got it at that church sale. Did you ever hear of this one? It says it's really good for the beginners. Let me see. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. This book right here. But mine's hardcover. I don't know if that one is hardcover. Yeah, maybe that's hardcover. Hold on. It's The Joy of Quilting. And it says that, oh, brother, can you start on? It says, Joan Hansen is the author of the top-selling That Patchwork Plate. Mary Hickey has many titles. I don't know. It said that it's an indispensable handbook with renowned authors Joan Hansen and Mary Hickey sharing their expert quilting knowledge with wit, creativity, and passion for the craft. Quilters will master a full range of techniques with a variety of colorful quilt plans in multiple sizes from crib to king. A must-have reference for every quilter, The Joy of Quilting inspires the confidence to succeed and makes a perfect gift for those who are just getting started. They have 26 beautiful traditional quilt patterns along with charts for making each quilt in 4 different sizes. So I got that at the church thing, and I think it was only like 50 cents or $1, so I can't go wrong with that, right? Right. Okay. And then I got some other things, some other quilting things. I don't know. They're over there. I don't remember. They're over there somewhere. Okay, but that's what I did. All right, now I've got to get back to the chats. There we are. I have one more that's awesome. Do you? Hi, it's Pink. Hi, it's Pink. So, did anybody want to call in and discuss this woman or anything about this woman? You're all just womaned out. Okay. All right, so I've got to try. I'm getting my Christmas stuff together. I didn't get much done in the way of crafting at all today. That book was published in 1995. I know, Barb. Oh, Maria didn't say hi at Spink? She didn't see you at Spink. She didn't see you, or of course she would have said hi. Of course she would have said hi. You guys are in a picture together. She followed you around the thing. She didn't see you. Go back and watch. She'll be around again. She's just sleeping. She's sleeping. Nope. She didn't see you. I'm telling you. Let me see. I've got to do my okay, don't get all excited. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Yeah, I know. She's not trying to be rude or anything. She's really good. She's really good. Okay. Where was I going with this? Where was I going with that? Where was I going with this? No, you didn't. Everybody got kicked out. I just opened up a new one. I'm putting the number in. Everybody got kicked out, Bink. I kicked everybody out, right to the curb. Kick, 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 kick. Everybody, even Sharon got kicked out. Everybody did. It's time for the new Zoom, but... oh my goodness. Oh yeah, please keep Snow Remover's dad in your prayers. He had a bad fall and he's 95 and he broke like 5 ribs. So please keep him in your prayers. Thank you. Okay, so let me see here. Let me see here. You're joking? Okay. Well, let's get the word puzzle out of the way. Maybe I'll actually go to bed early tonight. I don't even know. Okay, let's do the word puzzle. Ow, ow, ow. Ouch. $30, that's good. One thing I have to say is Mama Vade is keeping it real. She's not pretending to be a white couch blogger, but she doesn't mean she's real. I'm not sure she's real at all, you know? At all. At all. At all. I'm not sure she's real at all. Okay. So we're going to do a daily puzzle. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Let's see. Doodly doo. Hey, cat. Okay. Okay, that's, oh, it moved over there. Okay, let's see. Hat, hay. I did, oh wait, hat. I thought I did hat, hay. What about hap? What about pat? Okay. Path! Yay! Chap, you say? Nice little chap. Uh-oh, people are coming in. Who are coming in? Who are coming in during the word game? Let's see who's coming in. Linda and Deborah were live with the word game. Alright, let me just finish my word game and then I'll let you in. Can't have talking about a word game. Let's see here. What are we doing? Thy to thine own self. Okay. Let's see. Chat. I think I didn't do chat. Thought I did. Chat and let's see. Calm down, guys. All right. They. Hi, Sherry. Chat. I've got Sherry. I got it. The chat is in there. Patch. Someone I used to know. Hi, someone. I am just someone that you used to know. Someone I used to know. And you're just someone that I used to know. Patchy. It's patchy. Patchy. Scattered showers. Yacht. Kevin says I have to let the chat play. Doesn't that mean him? He's like, you've got to let the chat play. You have to. You can't do it all yourself. Alright, so now we've got chat. We have to do, what's the next one? Pact? Pact. P-A-C-T. Yay. We did it. Okay. Carolyn, I sent you an email yesterday. When you have time, check it out. Okay, I will. I've been like crazy busy. Crazy busy. I'm so behind on email, but I will for my... I will. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see. Home. Who's got the home? Rain. What about rain? We did it. Okay, so this would be arm. Arm could only be A-I-M. Man, that's man. And then after it, could be ram. So what's this long word over here? Someone that you used to know. What's the word on top? Who's got that? Ruminate? No. Rumination. Uranium? Uranium. I think you're right. Yay, Beth, uranium. Get out of here with this snow already. Okay. Where's Mama 5? I don't see Mama 5. Margot, where's Mama 5? Is this about 8 kids? It was Mama 5. Do you want to come up and talk about it? Yeah. I talked about it all for about, how long have I been on? I've been on since after 10:30 tonight, so they've been on over 2 hours about it. Mama 5. What you doing? What you doing, girl? You want to call in about it? I'll call in and talk to you about it. I'll talk to you. Come on. No problem, Mama 5. You want to call in? Tell me what you want to know. I can do 2 things at once. Tell me what you want to know. Vein. I don't know, Mama 5. I have no idea. I have no idea if he is or not. I don't know. All I said was I just Just looked up what the meanings of the numbers could mean. There were a few explanations, and that's what we said. What do you think? What do you think they mean? Yeah, I think Arian is, yeah, I think definitely. I wanted her to explain why the oldest son is named Arian. I didn't want to know why the son was named Victory. I want to know why the son is named Arian. Right? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't even do the word game anymore. I'm just like seeing words. I can't take it. You don't like the names? Not everybody likes names, but I just don't understand why they named the kid Arian at all. I don't understand it at all. At all. I think he was tied to them. I think he was tied to, them? I don't know. I have to find out more information. I have to find out more information. I can't do any more. I'm so tired. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm just so tired. No tense in the name. Yeah, I know. It's sus. It's sus. But anyway, I am going to go to sleep now. I am tired. Tired, tired, tired. Very sheltered, yeah. Anyway, I appreciate all of you coming in here. I appreciate you staying around with me. I appreciate you watching the video. And I'm trying to think. Because I'll see you tomorrow. We have a sale tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. No one from the outside, plus very sheltered. They are. I mean, I'll look into it. I'm just exhausted. Exhausted. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming around. God bless. Prayers, and see you tomorrow. Bye now. I am so tired. I'm falling asleep. I am falling asleep.